ya.
See ya. Oh, nice. Nice.
We both got John Wuerffel.
Right.
In the same point.
Welcome back to the channel. We got a good drill day today with the boys. Mr. Wuerffel, Mr.
Hey.
Epstein. Mr. Dusty. What's your last name, Dusty?
Davis.
Dusty Davis.
Oh, that's a great name.
That is a great name. That's a pickleball name if I've ever heard one.
Right.
There's a lot of juicy content in this video for you guys. First, we're going to go over two different 4-person drills, the first of which is called Dinkle, which we're actually playing right now, and I'll explain in just a minute. Then for the second drill, we're going to break down a 4-person drill to work on poaching. Then I'm going to have Danny explain a couple of concepts, one of which is a pickleball concept called the seesaw, and the other of which is more of like a life concept, which he calls the John Wuerffel curse. Then finally, we're going to wrap up with some drills that Danny and I work on to improve our hand speed and our hand-eye coordination, and also give you a sneak peek on what we're doing off the court to get better hands.
Oh, no.
So I call this game Dinkle. I've heard it called other names before, but Dinkle is by far the funniest, so I'm sticking with that. In this game, you have a partner, and you start by dinking the ball cross-court with your opponents. You keep up this cross-court dinking until someone messes up, and then you call out the word Dinkle. After that, you play out the point with the remaining ball. You get 1 point if your opponents mess up the dinking phase, and another point for winning the rally as a whole. Typically, we play to 7 and then we switch up partners or positions. This is an awesome drill to help you stay focused when dinking because there are multiple balls being hit and generally a lot of banter because dinking can become so repetitive. Also, around the post shots are allowed and encouraged.
Go! Yeah! No way!
Yeah. Alright, that's 5, 5, 4.
First.
5, 4, you guys.
5-4.
My editor will put that on the
For
scoreboard.
sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
My editor is me.
I'm 100%.
Let's call it the seesaw or the teeter.
Yeah, I was joking.
Which one you like?
I like the seesaw.
Hey, how about both? Seesaw / teeter totter. Could be either one.
You want me to explain it like I
Depending on your graphical region, this is the seesaw or the teeter totter.
thought? Yeah, this is the seesaw or the teeter totter. We were just thinking about the best way to be in position for a counterattack. So if he has a ball that bounced or is about net height and he's attacking from about waist height, I probably should have my paddle at about the same level.
Right.
Now it's teeter totter. Okay, if he gets a higher ball, I probably need to go down more and get lower, and obviously even back here lower, because the teeter totter seesaw. Now if he attacks from lower, he's not gonna, if it's hard, we let it go. But I should probably have my paddle up a little bit, expecting that ball, if it's coming, to go there, and I can hit it back down at his feet.
Right,
Teeter totter, seesaw.
So your paddle position is based off your opponent's paddle position. So can you guys just move your paddles? So Danny, you react to where David's paddle is. All right, so high, low, mid, mid. Right, and just as David goes up and down, Danny does the opposite movement. I think that's really important. I would love for you to explain that.
Sorry.
Come on, Dusty.
Yeah, let's explain the John Wuerffel curse.
So when I was a boy playing sports, my dad used to tell me, don't be arrogant, don't be cocky.
Yeah.
And a lot of lessons came in, and he said something. He said, if you get cocky, you're going to lose the next point. If you get too cocky, you're going to lose the game. And it has become a curse in my life that anytime, even in the middle of a round, you hit the shot that you think you have it over,
Yeah.
and then it comes back and you lose the point. So we call it the John Wuerffel curse, and today is my dad's birthday. January 22nd is when we're filming. So happy birthday, John. The John Wuerffel curse, but it's a real thing. Thanks.
I love that. So it's, just stay humble, right? I mean,
Stay humble and get ready for the next
stay
shot.
grounded.
Yep, the John Wuerffel curse.
It's
If you're
real.
not in the moment, you're thinking about how good you are. Be in the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm not taking that.
What? Was it out?
That's a little crack.
Oh, I'm sorry, man.
I'll give you 1 point. 1-1.
One for yours and one for his.
Yeah.
1-1.
2-1.
No, it's 2-1.
Okay, 1-1's fine.
What are you talking about?
That ball, I mean, it was
No,
ridiculous. The way it hit the crack. In a game, I'll give it to you.
You said you were going to give, instead of 2, you gave him 1. Right?
Yep.
See ya.
See ya. Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah.
We both got John Wuerffel
Right.
in the same point. I John Wuerffel my lob, and then you hammered it at me, but then you John Wuerffel and you jinxed your hammer.
Then we lost
The John
point,
Wuerffel curse.
because I was the last John
Yeah,
Wuerffel.
you were the last John Wuerffel. All right, good guys are way ahead.
You can be the first John, not the second John.
Yeah.
So there you go, that's the game Dinkle. You've heard about the concept of the seesaw/teeter totter, and then you also heard about the John Wuerffel curse. And now we're getting into this 4-person Poach Drill, which I'll explain in just a second.
Danny's unlocked his secret weapon. He is now Danny Wuerffel.
Callan Dawson. Wow.
Yeah, shout out Callan for that one.
So for this Poach Drill, you can do it with either 3 or 4 people. You want 2 people at the baseline. One will hit a 3rd shot drop, and the other person is looking to poach on their 5th shot. After they hit the drop, the people at the net will hit a ball to the person that's deep, therefore setting up a ball that could be poachable. So here, Dusty's hitting 3rd shot drops, Danny and I are at the net, and we're hitting the ball back to Dusty, giving David a chance to poach on his 5th shot. For this drill, I think it's super important to try and poach everything when you're first starting, and this just gives you an idea of what is and is not possible or even a reasonable shot to poach. As the poacher, you don't want to commit too early. We call this putting on your turn signal. So if you indicate that you're going to be poaching, it's very easy to put the ball behind where you just were. Instead, you should kind of hover around midcourt and then jump on the ball as late as possible. It's really important though that if you do commit to the poach, you fully commit to it and you don't leave your partner in this weird limbo zone where they don't know if you're actually going for it or not.
Last second it drops and you react.
Yeah.
You know, the other thing is to put pressure on them.
Yes.
They have to. They have to think about it. But here's the really cool thing about that pressure meaning nothing to you. If you just think it back,
Yeah.
I don't care what that person's doing. You know, if you're in a bad position, you think you may hit it high, just think it back. They
Yeah,
can't
usually
do it.
cross towards the.
Just respect the shot. Like if it's a good 3rd, you should always dink it regardless.
John Wuerffel.
Yeah, that's such easy setup.
So we're working on our hands, and how we do that is we step into the kitchen and just take volleys back and forth through each other. And we usually do it in a pattern, so I'll hit cross court and he'll hit down the line in like a figure 8 motion. So I'll hit to his left shoulder, he'll hit to my left shoulder, I go to his right shoulder, he hits to my right shoulder, so on and so forth.
Okay. So you're doing which one?
So we're gonna start inside the line. I'm gonna be going cross,
Okay.
you're going down the line.
Okay.
Guys, why don't we just move
We're gonna slowly speed it up.
Wait.
I'm cross, I'm cross.
Wait.
I'm cross, you're
Okay.
nice. Now we'll switch. He'll be cross, I'll be straight ahead. Here, straight. Nice. So now we'll do the same thing, but from back behind the kitchen line. So things will look a lot slower. It should be a little bit easier to get these balls back.
Going straight.
All right. And then let's do the last one where we catch the ball and hit
Okay.
it. Okay. So anything goes here. All right. That's pretty fun though. Good job. So Danny and I are working on some vision training with a gym nearby called Smugs. So we'll see how we improve over time.